2.55 ERA. He's pitched well here at PeoplesBank Park. Started the home opener and pitched well in a loss. And then beat High Point in a day game 2-1, and then that injury-shortened start. But not sure what is needed to fix the mound issue, but whatever it is, we're not quite there yet.
I can tell you from my expert observations, I did see Elmer give a glove full of dirt to one of the bat boys to run back to somewhere.
Oh. I remembered, now that you mention it, the other thing that Connor Lean told me, not that this is the time for this necessarily, but when the team was on the road playing on artificial surfaces, he would bring his own dirt and rub it on his hands and I guess himself. We were wondering, why is he dirty when there's no dirt? Well, he's got to play with dirt. But looks like they're bringing some water and gonna try to tamp this down and harden the push-off spot on the mound. Not every pitcher drives super hard, but
I figured something was up because after the first warm-up pitch he threw, I saw about 3 blocks worth of dirt being kicked aside.
Yeah, and some guys like there to be a hole in there to push off. Some guys don't. You know, whatever his liking, they'll get it ready for him. This will be his second start against Lancaster, May 15th, a Sunday in Lancaster. Lost 7-6, gave up 5 in 5 innings, and that was the day that everything kind of came to a head with beanballs and whatnot.
Yeah, and in that start, really efficient through the first 4 innings, and then things really started to get away in that 5th inning when really everything seemed to get away in that game emotionally all around. So you hope that he can ride that momentum from last week, being back at home, and maybe move past this little incident we've had here to start the game.
Yeah, and I would like to think that that would be the case. It's been 3 weeks since we've seen these guys. Revs 5-8 against the Barnstormers, but they're playing each other too much. Like Niall Ball tonight, as Travieso goes back to his warm-up routine. And Niall Ball tonight is making his 9th start. It's his 5th against York. Like, are we serious with that? It's absurd.
Well, if you go to the counting stats in the league leaderboard against Lancaster, it's to nobody's surprise dominated by the Revs in probably the top 5 of every category, and we can get into this later, but more specifically, Jack Henley and Carlos Franco, both 14 hits and 10 RBIs against these guys already. Good for the league lead in both of those categories, and we are nowhere near the finish line with Lancaster either, so.
No. Tonight is game number 14 out of 32.
Oh, man, not even halfway as I say that. We'll be halfway at the end of this week. Eesh.
Well, Travie, as he is known, will throw 1 or 2 more. He's a great golfer, by the way. I don't know where his group finished yesterday, but I know he enjoyed the experience, as everybody did, including the guys who have never swung a golf club before. And, well, it's out there. Jeffrey Perez was maybe one of those gentlemen. He took a swing off the tee box, and the club went flying into the brush. Oh, we were finally ready to go tonight. By the way, Revs in the home whites with the nameplates in back. Nick has a couple of buttons undone. Shows some chest for intimidation. And the Barnstormers in their red Lank tops. It says Lank across the front. Not Lanka, not Lan. Lank. Shawan Dunston Jr. leads it off, and our Dasher Investment Services first pitch is over for a strike. Underway tonight at 6:40 on the stadium board.
Hey, say what you want about Lank. That sounds a lot better than Lanka.
Yeah.
I don't know why, where that suggestion came from.
There's a fastball high. 1 ball, 1 strike, and Travieso coming back from that hamstring injury, maybe a page out of Sanabia's book, going stretch exclusive, as he did on Wednesday in Kentucky. Pitch is a broken bat, little chipper on the ground, and Travieso slides and can't get the flip away to first. Dunston will have an infield hit. There were splinters flying as he broke his bat, and Travieso charging off the mound, got to it, but his forward momentum taking him to the ground. He tried to get a flip away as he went into a dive and could not get the grip to complete that. So Dunston has now reached safely in all 11 with Lancaster. He came in hitting .317. He's now hit safely in 10 of those 11. Leadoff base runner, Dunston 4 for 6 in steals. Here's Melvin Mercedes, who bats from the left. First pitch fastball right there for a strike. Played up tonight is Buzz Albert, Scott Hart at first, and Joe Del Balso, the umpire, at third. Mercedes hitting .230 with 3 home runs. There's the 0-1, and that misses way outside. He is one of the more selective hitters, tied for 3rd in the league in walks. Revs have held him to a 178 clip, however. Travieso sets, fires, and it is high. 2 balls and a strike. Hopefully he can get comfortable early tonight. And not only did they have to spend some time on the mound, but then he has that play where he ends up almost on his face right away. Here's the 2-1, and a swing and a miss. Fastball right by him. Barnstormers have dropped 5 straight, 21 and 31. Revs have jumped in front of them into 3rd place. Travieso, the mustached man, as a few of them are these days. He's set. And the 2-2, Dunston runs. It's high. Lenine gets off the throw to second. Safe is the call. Reyes receiving and snapping the tag. But Dunston just got the feet in, evidently. Stolen base number 5. Now, if there's one thing that is of slight concern early, a lot of Travieso's stuff has been very high. Full count now on Mercedes. By the way, 86 degrees on the board, sunny tonight. Weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Runner at second, no outs. Here's the payoff. And a swing and a well-hit ball to deep right, down the line, and gone. Mercedes cranks it out of here. Off the 10 inside the foul pole and right. It's his 4th home run of the year, and the Barnstormers jump out in front early. It is 2-0, 2 batters in.
Yeah, again, another one that was just up in the zone, and Mercedes, obviously not the biggest guy in the world, but was able to just ride that velocity out to right field, and early lead for Lancaster.
Now here is Kelly Dugan. Dugan did homer off Travieso last month in Lancaster. He takes a little bit wide. Dugan, the league leader in hitting at .348. 3rd in homers with 17. Hawkins has 18. Franco 19. Pitch. It is right there for a strike. 2nd in RBIs with 52 and just 42 games. Franco number 1 with 58 in his 51 games played. Pitch. It is foul tip. Back to the netting. 1-2. Dugan in the month of June hitting .419. Against York this year, .417 with 9 homers in 12 games. Pitch. It is upstairs, 2-2. Travieso clearly looks like he's trying to get comfortable here early. He fires, and a swing and a tap foul down off of Dugan's foot. That time got the ball down. Revs here at home, 8-10. They've played 18 home games. They've played 34 road games. They've played 10 games in Lancaster, just 3 at home against Lancaster so far. Pitch, and a swing and a liner into center field, a base hit. That was a cutter in, and Dugan inside outs it up the middle. And again, not just a home run threat, but the league leader in batting.
Yeah, done a good job earlier in the at-bat working down and away, which is how they've been trying to counteract Dugan these last few times out. That one just a little bit too much of the plate.
Now here is Andretti Cordero, who leads the league in total hits. First pitch is served out to shallow right. Stokes is in, and he runs it down with the shades on. Little soft looper to shallow right center, and Troy gets there in stride. 1 away. That'll help. A 1-pitch out. Ladarius Clark up next. Clark has kind of been thorn number 2 for the Revs this year against York, hitting .370 with 4 home runs. Overall, he's at .304 with 9 homers, tied for 6th in long balls. First pitch slider is across for a strike. He's also tied for 2nd in steals with 21, tied for 1st in runs scored with 44. There's the 0-1, and that misses away. Travieso the stretch, and he fires, and it is on the outside. He paints for a called strike, 1-2. He has literally said if he wasn't playing pro ball, he would be trying to pursue professional golf. He is very good. He fires, and a swing and a liner out to left field, right at Malky, makes the grab, soft looping liner for out number 2. So hopefully starting to get settled in. He looks back at his cleats as he walks towards second.
Yeah, going back to that golf thought, luckily for him, PGA Tour seems to be losing its golfers by the day, so there might be some open spots for him.
Or some money overseas.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Here's Trayvon Robinson. First time that we are seeing him back. He's played in 15 games since returning. First pitch, he swings and bounces a foul, first base side. He's hitting at .278. No homers and 7 batted in. A fan favorite with Lancaster. Had been in the league with Somerset. Didn't really fit there, but found a home in Lancaster. Pitch to him. He swings and flies it. Right field, shallow. Stokes will hustle in. Shallow right center. Puts it away. Inning is over. Barnstormers scored 2, but Travieso gets the final 3 to all fly out. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 runner left. And at the end of a half inning tonight, it's the Barnstormers 2 and the Revs coming up.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called PeoplesBank Park. PeoplesBank has been serving the community for more than 155 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at PeoplesBank Park. PeoplesBank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
April showers means May flowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. Catch York Revolution baseball right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
2-0 Lancaster, the early lead. Revs facing Niall Ball again here tonight. He is 2-3, 3.63 ERA, is tied for 9th in the league. Had 1 relief appearance early. This is start number 9, and again, start number 5 against York. Ridiculous. 44 2/3 innings, 40 hits, only 15 walks, 33 Ks. He's done a nice job for them. Opponents hitting .250. That's in the league's top 10 for lowest opponents average. And against York, 1-2 with a 4.58 ERA in 4 starts. Revs have hit .312, and they've hit 4 of the 5 home runs he's given up. Here's Troy Stokes Jr., who looks at a ball up high to lead things off. 2-0 Lancaster on the Mercedes homer. The 1-0, that is up and away. Stokes hitting at .240, 7 home runs. Did have a tough road trip, 163. Happy to be back as ball misses high. Ball 3. Now winds and delivers, and it's right down the pipe for a strike. Stokes, Reyes, and Mesa here in the first inning tonight. Now the 3-1, and a swing and a foul over by the bat boy on our side, 3-2. Stokes tied for 7th in the league in runs scored, 4th in steals. He is 0 for 8 against Ball. Pitch to him is a called third, and he had started to take a step toward first. He's got words for Buzz Albert. He checked his swing, let it go, thinking it was outside, and he got rung up.
Well, should we bring back the "What did the robot say" game?
Well, what did it? I am curious.
Well, the robot said that he had ball 4 by a decent margin, but, you know, robots aren't thought of too highly around here, so.
Here is Elmer Reyes as Ball delivers a slider strike. Reyes hitting at .311 here at PeoplesBank Park, .364 as he asks for time and backs out. Ball is working at a pretty quick pace. Now winds and fires. And a line drive base hit to center field. Reyes shoots a single up the middle. It's his 60th base hit of the year, and a 1-out base runner right on that one and right back up the gut.
Yeah, Elmer Reyes, you said 60th hit of the season, the 6th to do so in the league, and now York is just the second team with 2 guys in that club with Franco at 62. They join Gastonia with Jack Reinheimer and Joseph Rosa.
It's almost like you do game notes or something.
Sometimes.
Here's 258, 6 homers, tied for 7th in the league in RBIs with 38. Ball to stretch. 1-0, and a swing and a miss. He chased, reaching for that slider. Now the Revs coming off that road trip. The offense returns home number 2 in the league in runs scored. Behind Southern Maryland, number 1 in homers with 64. Pitch, it is fouled back. That'll get upstairs. Sounds like that foul ball was brought to you by Window World. Malky 1 for 7 with a double off of ball this year. Pitch. It's a called third strike. Breaking ball that started at him. And ball with 2 strikeouts looking here in the first inning. Two 2-0 Lancaster. Here comes Nelly Rodriguez. Nelly's hitting .253 with 8 home runs. He's hit half of them here at home, but the average at home, .352. He did start to round out the road numbers on that trip. Ball with the pitch. It is outside. Nelly tops in the league in walks with 51. And he is 2 for 5 with a home run off ball this year. Reyes a modest lead at first. Here's the stretch. And the 1-0 slider, and it bends across for a strike. Ball was great his last time out, no decision. They lost to the Genomes 2-1, but he gave up just 3 hits in 7 innings, faced just 2 batters over the minimum. 1 run allowed. Hasn't allowed more than 4 runs in any start. He fires, and a swing and a line drive to left, falling, and it's in for a base hit. Reyes up to second. Nelly is on. Revs with a couple of singles here in the first inning as they try to answer back, and here comes Carlos Franco, who everybody is talking about these days. Franco returning from that road trip on which he hit .386 with 6 of his home runs. League leader in homers with 19. RBIs with 58, a +6 in that category now. Batting .325. Barnstormers will play a hard pull defense. Lair is still on the shortstop side, but way up the middle. And ball with the pitch. It is swung on, lifted to left field, not deep. Trayvon Robinson in a couple steps waiting and makes the grab. A couple of singles for the Revs in the first inning, but that is all. No runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left. And we'll go to the second inning with Lancaster leading 2-0.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
What do you dream about when you think of warm weather, beach sand, and a ball? If you're thinking about soccer tournaments on the beach, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is there with you. If the ball in your dream is a volleyball, Flying Feet has you covered as well.
Flying Feet.
Playing in the sand is great fun, but the sand can be hot and abrasive. Don't let it spoil your game. Stop by Flying Feet for a pair of sand socks. Sand socks are lightweight, breathable foot coverings. They keep the sand out and protect your feet from the heat and abrasion. Great for all beach activities, they are available in youth through adult sizes in an array of flashy colors. Before heading to the sandbox of your dreams, visit Flying Feet Sports Shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue and grab a pair of sand socks. We will keep you at the top of your game, no matter what your game.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the second, Revs trailing 2-0 early tonight. Nick Travieso, though, did settle down after when infield hit, homer, single. He got 3 fly ball outs from the next 3 hitters, so hopefully that is his jumping off point tonight as Colton Shaver will lead things off. 7-8-9 for the Barnstormers. Shaver, the catcher, hitting .278. 7 home runs, 33 knocked in. Ton of doubles here of late as Travieso goes from the stretch, and the first one is outside. He is up to number 2 in the league in doubles with 16 and has 7 in his last 8 games. It's the 1-0, and that's outside again. It'll be Shaver, Feliz, and Lair here this inning. From the stretch, here's the 2-0. And it is just outside. Travieso is frustrated. Jake, that wasn't with the strike zone, was it?
I think it might just be with himself. 3 pitches in the same relative spot.
There's one. There's a called strike. Yeah, I thought the previous one was outside again, but it's not as sharp as he normally is here early tonight. 3-1 pitch and a swing and a bouncer foul down past Ross Peoples coaching at third. So now back to run it full. Did get a question from Linda, great Revs fan, who wants to know who were the best golfers yesterday.
I can assume not you.
Pitch to Shaver is grounded back to the mound. Nick reaches down, makes a great grab, jogs to first, and chucks it over to Nelly. He comes all the way back to get Shaver for out number 1. I wanted to show my appreciation to Brewery Products, who was on hand yesterday, so I don't really know a lot about what was going on. I don't know. Should I bring up what I did? Here's Anderson Feliz, the DH, and first pitch is a fastball over for a strike. Thank you, Eric, for getting an in-game cleaning here. Appreciate that. Feliz's first game since May 30th, back from an oblique injury. Pitch. It is down low.
Sparkling now.
Yeah. The windowsill is. I had closest to the pin. Here's the pitch. It is up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Beat Josh Martin by an inch. It's a game of inches, Jake.
There's plenty of jokes I could have made with that, but I decided to let it slide. We'll be family friendly for a few innings.
2-1. It is golf to right. Back is Stokes. It carries over his head. Flung his glove up outstretched. Feliz will get 2 on it as Stokes retrieves it out by Cannonball and fires it in. It's a 1-out double. Anderson Feliz DHing tonight in his first game in 3 weeks and doubles to right. There are some really good golfers on this team, though. I did not see Nick Howard yesterday, but he's good. I know Austin Nicely is good. Duke likes to get out there. Jack Kenley. Jack, he said that he had some awful shots, but he also had some good ones. I think we can all relate. Mace. Mace's group finished third. Here's Trace Lair. First offering is down in the dirt. Lenine blocks it. Now the closest to the pin was particularly sweet because Josh Martin had come back in the 10th frame to beat me in bowling the previous weekend on a walk-off roll. So,
who are the best bowlers on the team?
I guess him. It's the 1-0. That is in off the plate. I don't know. That was not a serious event. Couldn't tell you. Although it was for Josh when he walked off with the win. Big highlight. Travieso, the 2-0. And a swing and a ground ball, first base. Nelly gobbles it up, takes it to the bag himself. That's out number 2. Feliz goes to third, and Lair retired on the ground ball to first. We'll go back to the top of the order, and Shawan Dunston Jr. Lancaster a 2-0 lead here early. Travieso trying to put up a goose egg. Dunston an infield hit and a stolen base in the first, and then scored on Mercedes' homer. Travieso fires and a curveball missing away. Pretty much just hard stuff the first time through. Fastball, slider. That time he flips the slower curve up there. Here's the 1-0. And back to a fastball. Got the corner, called strike. Dunston's dad, remember him with the Cubs. Very good shortstop. Top prospect coming up. Travieso fires, and a swing and a miss. Good depth on that slider. He kept it down. I believe Shawan Sr. played for the Giants as well. And Dunston Jr. had also been in their system. The stretch, Travieso, the 1-2. Look out, fastball in, and it nicked Dunston in the hand. And he'll be a 2-out base runner at first. Now, before anybody goes nuts with this York and Lancaster stuff, Travieso ahead 1-2 there. He's obviously not trying to hit him. And now he has to face the guy that homered off of him in the first inning. He's just trying to either get him out inside or set up the next pitch, but got too far in. First and third for Mercedes, who had a 2-run homer in the first. Travieso the pitch. There goes Dunston. It's right down the middle, and Lenine will just hold it. That'll be steal number 2 for Dunston. Second and third. And 1 strike to Mercedes. Hit just his 4th home run of the year. It's the 0-1, and he swings and lines a base hit to left center over the leaping Reyes. Feliz is in. Here comes Dunston, and Mercedes going for 2, and Nelly is there for the relay, lunges and tags him out. He tried to take an uncovered second base, and Nelly alertly ran to the bag, called for the relay. Mercedes is hot, barking at Joe Del Balso. But he's driven in 4 in the first 2 innings tonight, and the Barnstormers lead 4-0. 2 runs, 2 hits, nobody left. 4-0 the score at the end of 1.5.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed index annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique, pure links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at royalmanchestergolflinks.com.
Hey man, I know how you feel. That guy down the street, the one with the fancy lawn, those weekend get-togethers, the big family barbecues, and the barefoot kids and wife outside working on her tan. Hey, it's no secret. It's greener on that side of the fence. It's Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Greener grass on your side of the fence is just a quick phone call away. For world-class care right in your backyard, call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, 717-292-9994.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Revs trail 4-0 here early. Connor Lean picked up that outfield assist. It went 8-6-3. And he will lead things off as Niall Ball delivers home and misses away. Now, Lean hitting at .304 with 5 home runs. Batted .340 on the road trip. Hit safely in the first 9 as Ball misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. It'll be Lean, Herrera, and Kenley here this inning. It's the wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Fastball at 91. Lean is 1 for 2 off ball this season. Facing a former teammate. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a high fly ball left center. Dunston breaks back onto the track. He leaps at the wall. It's gone! Connor Lean, a home run to left center. And the Revs are on the board on Lean's 6th of the year, his 5th with York. Dunston tried to leap in front of the LED in left center, and it got out over on the other side in front of the playground in left. It's 4-1 as Franco presents Lean with the bling. And the Revs have homered in a team record 19 consecutive games now. They're league leading 65th of the year.
And they've now scored in a league leading 51st straight game as well. Longest active streak by a considerable margin.
Here is Josue Herrera, who looks at one low and in. The Revs quickly get something back. The pitch, it is chased up high, swing and a miss at 93. Connor Lean has been some addition. Who would let him get away?
Believe it or not, 2 teams. One's a little more shocking than the other, but
this one ripped and on the ground at second. Mercedes, a sliding backhand attempt. It's off his glove and into right center. Oh, Herrera stung it and follows the home run with a base hit. Couple of hard hit balls to start the inning. And here comes Jack Kenley next.
Lean's probably a guy they would have liked to have given the turnover that's been going on in their outfield for this past month or so.
You'd think, but they don't. By the way, the 18 straight games with a home run, 35 home runs on that stretch now. Yeah, here's Kenley, who's hitting .265. First pitch is a backdoor slider for a strike. Jack hit .333 on the road trip. And has batted .341 against Lancaster this year. 3 for 7 with a double off of ball. Pitch, it is swung on and missed. A changeup down and away. Lean had 3 home runs on that road trip. The stretch from Ball, the 0-2, and a swing and a foul tip behind home. He did have a quiet weekend at Staten Island, and he said maybe we need to go back to Kentucky to hit some more. I said, well, how about just York? Just go back to York.
Well, you at least had a better hotel this time, right?
Yeah, we did have that. Pitch to Kenley is swung on and missed. Golfed at one down and in, and Ball gets him. I mean, really, it couldn't have been worse. The hotel, that is. It was a low bar to clear.
And at least for half the games there, you had a bit better of a vantage point, if you want to call it that, given the other circumstances. But
lots of pros and cons. Here is Lenin Rodriguez. First pitch is swung on and missed. He had an aggressive hack. Lenin hitting .221 with 3 homers. Revs with 1 on, 1 out, down 4-1 here in the second inning. Stretch and Ball with the pitch. It is down and away, a slider. What do they call that where you, like they have the is it a Venn diagram, the 2 circles?
With the section in between, yeah.
Pros and cons, and then some things were a wash. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball sits up and in. But yeah, I was glad to leave Lexington behind. Ball with the 2-1 and a swing and a ground ball to short. Takes a hop off of Lair's hands and into left center. Herrera around on his way to third. Lenin looking for 2 and a head first slide. He's in. He beats the toss from Dunston in center, and the Revs have second and third with 1 out. It was right at short. It'll be an error on Lair. But he was waiting to try to turn 2, and it kicked up off his hands.
Yeah, there have been some hops on this infield today. I was watching the Revs take some grounders during BP, and some had popped up. Since then, they have watered the field and such, but that one just shot up over Larry. He had no idea what was about to hit him.
Here's Stokes, and he lays off a breaking ball away. Stokes rung up on a check swing his first time up. The Revs trying to take advantage and get a couple more home here. 1-0. It is in off the plate. Fastball missed. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Lancaster. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for York here early on. 2-0 to Stokes. It's a slider over for a strike. Ball last year was 3-6 with a 4.63 ERA. His first year with Lancaster. He fires and a swing, a ground ball. It is stabbed at third. Cordero on the backhand, long throw, just nips Stokes. Herrera does score though, and Lenin belly flops head first into third as he moved up once the throw was made. It's an RBI ground out for Stokes. And the Revs so far have gotten 2 of those runs back. It is 4-2.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that, first of all, but you know, great piece of hitting by Stokes. You got to give a lot of credit to Cordero over at third for saving a run, but the Revs just trying to chip away will definitely trade that out for a run.
Yeah, he really had to reach about as far as he could backhand while staying on his feet. A runner at third, 2 outs, 2 runs home. Here's Elmer. First pitch, breaking ball, hooks wide. Reyes smoked a single up the middle his first time up. lights beginning to come on. Here's the stretch from Ball, the 1-0, and a swing and a pop-up back toward the screen. Shaver will give it a look, and it lands down in front of the Planet Fitness diamond deck and bounces right on into the press box. One ball, one strike. I see there, Jake, that's how it can happen to us. That's how it could. Ball delivers, and a swing and a foul way off over the first base side, 1-2. I'd prefer that it not. Base hit for Reyes in the first was his 60th. And the league leader has 64. That's Cordero at third. He just made that play a moment ago. Ball delivers, and a swing and a high fly hit deep, but he pulls it foul in left. That'll sail out over Breakers Brew House, and it bounces on the macadam of Arch Street beyond the seats in left. Revs driving balls, pitch count up to 40 here in the first two innings. Now deals, and a swing and a bouncer to third. Cordero sets on the glove hand. He fires to first and got him. Two hopper to third, and Cordero had it lined up. But the Revs scored two on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 man left. And they slice the deficit in half. We go to the third. It's 4-2 Lancaster.
Spring is in the air, and Harvey's Rental can get you prepared for what's ahead. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or graduation coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
Hey sports fans, Mike from Keystone Advanced Remodeling here. Let's hit it out of the park on your next home project. Locally owned since 2018, my team at Keystone Advanced Remodeling is tops in New York for roofing, siding, and seamless gutters. Don't just take it from me. Check out our 5-star reviews on Google. We serve all of York County and the surrounding areas and have finance options for homeowners. Schedule your next project today. Give us a call 717-880-8008 or visit us online at KeystoneAdvancedRemodeling.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head of the third inning, Revs with a 4-2 deficit, but they slice into it. They actually did score that Lenin Rodriguez shot, a double on the bad hop, so not an error. Was a double for Lenin. Revs 2 runs, 3 hits in that second inning. And Kelly Dugan will lead things off as we begin the third. Single to center his first time up. Travieso trying to get comfortable here early tonight. Allowed 2 in each of the first 2 innings. 41 pitches through 2. That's right about where Ball is as well. 3, 4, and 5 in the order coming up. Travieso will go from the stretch, fires, and it is just outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Dugan, the wide open stance. Back foot on the inside line of the left-hand box. Pitch is outside again, 2-0. Travieso traipse to the back of the mound for a moment, again trying to find his footing tonight. The 2-0, and he backdoors the slider. There's a strike. It's all about Nick's golfing. A huge hockey fan as well. Lightning got a win last night. Pitch here is swung on and hit high in the air in left center. This will push Melky back at the fence. He leaps and is out of room, and it's gone. Kelly Dugan goes opposite field to left center. It's his 18th. He ties Hawkins for number 2. He's one behind Franco for number 1. And Lancaster leads 5-2 on his 10th in 13 games against York. Adding to a record for an opposing hitter against the Revs. And the ball is flying tonight. I think that is pretty evident. Oh, 5-2 Lancaster lead. Here's Andretti Cordero, and he lays off high. Malky trying to scale the wall, but no dice. The pitch, swinging a pop fly down the line in left field. Mesa will give pursuit toward the corner, but that is fouling out of play. And Cordero, that ball might have hit him had he not hit it. It was right in at him. Fly to right his first time up. But where I was going with this hockey thing, Travieso is a huge Rangers fan, so not in love with the Cup final matchup, but did have a Game 3 win for Tampa last night. Pitch is swung on and missed. 1-2.
Yeah, going back to that Dugan long ball, it was really just a tough break for Travieso. He dotted the outside corner, and Dugan was able to get just enough of the barrel on it.
Now fires. Fastball misses down and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think that's what you'll get with a big lefty like Dugan, who does a really good job of covering the plate. You mentioned that stance, and I think that helps him a lot in that regard.
Of course, in Lancaster, he pulls it out to right all the time. Travieso sets. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a liner the other way into right field. A base hit for Cordero. Stokes over toward the line to glove, and Cordero with league-leading hit number 65. Barnstormers have 7 hits here early. Ladarius Clark up next. Fly to left in his first at bat. Travieso ready, pumps it home, and Clark bunts through it, I think. Snap throw to first, and back lunging is Cordero. Big stride to the bag before Nelly could slap a tag. Now Buzz Albert asking Scott Hart, did he offer on the bunt? And the first base ump said he did, so it is no balls and a strike. Boy, Scott Hart had a lot to watch there. Here's the stretch, here's the 0-1, and a swing and a little floater to shallow right center, and Stokes is in and runs it down. There is out number 1 here in the third. 4 flyouts for Travieso here early on, a lot of those. Ball has been up tonight more often than he'd like. There's Trayvon Robinson, who flied to right his first time. One on, one out. Here's the stretch and the pitch. It is taken low. Lenine sets up away, the 1-0, and he hit his spot, swinging a foul tip on the ground behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Travieso was dominant and nasty on Wednesday, and he was doing that again in the high 80s. The movement on his fastball was so wicked. 1-1 pitch. It is off the plate away. Lenine was back there with him for that game as well. Five to 2 Lancaster here in the third. Here's the pitch. And a check from Robinson. It's a called strike. 2-2. Shadows from right behind the mound into home plate. It's Travieso steps off. Longest day of the year, right? Sunlight-wise?
Correct.
And now Travieso steps off again. Taps his chest to say, my bad. Go through the signs again with Lenine. And now ready to go. The 2-2. And it's inside. It sent Robinson falling across home plate as he kicked his feet back out of the way. A full count now. And Cordero will run. Payoff is swung on a miss. Lenine throw from the knees. Reyes the pick out of the dirt. He tags him out. Strikeout, throw out, double play. Running on 3-2, and Robinson swung through it. And Lenine Rodriguez from his knees fired it down to second. Elmer a great pick and a tag out to end the inning. 1 run on the Dugan homer, 2 hits, none left. We'll go to the bottom of the third, 5-2 Lancaster.
PeoplesBank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, PeoplesBank Park. PeoplesBank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at PeoplesBank Park with Rebs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at PeoplesBank Park. PeoplesBank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What recreational sport is sweeping the country? It's pickleball, a blend of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's great fun for everyone, young and old. Where can you find the right footwear for pickleball?
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet sports shoes, of course. Come try Acacia, the official footwear brand for USA Pickleball. The Dink Shot and the new Signature Pro models are both designed exclusively for pickleball. It's time for you to get onto the court, but stay out of the kitchen with Acacia Pickleball shoes. You'll find them now at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue in York.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Revs trail 5-2 as we head to the bottom half of the third inning. The Mesa, Rodriguez, and Franco 3-4-5 coming up. Malky a strikeout looking his first time. He is our RBI guy tonight. As chosen by Jakester.
Oh, now you're gonna seal my identity if it doesn't happen. Now they have someone to blame.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Here's the first pitch of the inning, and it's a called strike on the outer edge. I didn't think that went through.
Oh, I think they know at this point. I think word's gotten around.
Swing and a miss, slider. I figured as much. We've talked about it. It's just really, it depends on whether or not they listen.
That is true.
It's the 0-2, and he tried to check, slider way away. He did hold, appealing down to first. Ball, who turned just 25 in March, native of Decatur, Georgia, 6-foot righty. Into his windup, he fires, and a swing and a bouncing ball left side. Cordero to his left, cuts in front of short, gloves, and fires to first, and Melky comes up lame. Ah, man. He was hobbling down the line, got through first, fell down to his knees, and Meg out will greet him partway back to the dugout as they walk back while Melky hobbles back. And I hope that's like a calf cramp and nothing more than that. And he's in some pain. He goes down to the far end of the dugout and sits on the ground, reaching at, I think, his left calf. And again, hopefully it's cramping on him, which can be really painful. Hopefully it's that and not a strain. Looks like he will be coming out of the game. Mace just told somebody that they're going in as Nelly takes a strike. The 0-1, and a slider bends off the plate away. They appeal to first. No swing. Well, at least this year I didn't make everybody think he was dead. Last year when he went down at Southern Maryland. Pitch, it is outside. Hopefully it's just one of those summer cramps. They do have water for him, so that's a good sign. Maybe that's what it is. This ball misses down and away, 3-1. But then at the same token, you try to push through that, you can certainly make it worse. Pitch to Nelly is wide, he walks. League leading walk number 52. And he's on both times tonight. First walk issued by Ball. And Carlos Franco to the plate. And they're going to take Melky upstairs for some treatment. He is walking on his own, but a little bit gingerly. First pitch to Franco is swung on, slapped on the ground, foul down the first base side. Franco off of Ball this year, 4 for 10 with 3 homers. Flied to left his first time up. Now the 0-1, and a swing and a miss. That one sat high. Ball got away with it. Revs trailing 5-2 here in the third inning. Franco, that fluorescent lime green bat handle tape. There's the 0-2, and he reaches for it and pokes it over on the ground to second. Mercedes will sling it to second in time for 1, and the return to first is way late. 4-6 on the fielder's choice. Franco was well through the bag. That made Sandy a little nervous. That throw coming over. Dugan caught it, but Sandy was about to dive on the ground there. Franco, a 2-out base runner for Connor Lean, who slugged a home run last inning, parked it out to left center. Ground ball with the pitch. He swings and he grounds it. Third base, backhanded by Cordero. He'll send it the long way to first and in time to get leaned by a stride, and the inning is over. 3 ground ball outs. There was a walk in there and 1 runner left. We'll go to the 4th tonight. Jake with the play-by-play. Revs trail the Barnstormers 5-2.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Why do we love baseball? For 150 years, it's our uniquely American symbol of summer. It's hot dogs with mustard, caps and gloves, the green of the grass, the crack of the bat, the freedom of youth, and best of all, the taste of the beer. The York Revolution proudly presents Brews and Bats, Saturday, July 9th, bringing beer lovers and baseball lovers together. $25 admission gets you 8 4-ounce samples of the finest craft beer creations their very own local breweries have ever made. Dozens to choose from, right on the concourse, where you can sip, savor, and feel the joy that only a ballpark can bring. Plus, the chance of a lifetime to take real live batting practice at home plate. Hit the target beyond the outfield wall, and you didn't just go yard, you just won $10,000. Activities for the whole family, food everywhere, and live music from Honey Pump. So bring everyone you can bring to Brews and Bats. Saturday, July 9th, noon to 4 at PeoplesBank Park, York. Tickets at yorkrevolution.com/brews. Sponsored by the York Revolution. Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
At the top of the 4th, it's 5-2 Lancaster, and it is JC Encarnacion, the defensive replacement in left field. After Melky left the game with presumably some lower body cramps and hopefully nothing more. But Nick Travieso out. 58 pitches through 3 innings. Faces the bottom third of the order, starting with the catcher Colton Shaver. And he swings the first pitch and chops it foul to the left. Travieso hoping to find a groove. .58 pitches, 35 strikes. This one to Shavers, hit high in the air to right. Drifting over is Stokes. He has a read on it and puts it away for the first out. Brings up Anderson Feliz and Trace Lair to follow him. Feliz doubled his first time up, his first game back since May 30th. He bats from the left side. Travieso kicks and deals, and it's in there at the letters for a strike. High set, now kicks and deals, and this one misses away. Feliz a switch hitter, but much better against right-handers, hitting .304. Coming into the ball game, of course, had that double. And came around to score on Mercedes' hit. Pitch here is fouled off towards the Revs dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Revs hoping that Nick Travieso can settle in here and keep this game as competitive as they can. Of course, with this offense, you're never truly out of a game. Here's the pitch, and he goes with the breaking ball and misses down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just 1 strikeout so far tonight for Travieso. He got Robinson swinging to end the 3rd inning. Count even here to Anderson Feliz. The pitch in the air. Left side, foul ground. Franco over towards the dugout. He's on the warning track by the wall and puts it away. A high pop out there. Feliz retired, and there's 2 down. Brings up Trace Lair. First one to the 9-hole hitter, misses down. Travieso's gone to the slider a lot today, 28% for 78 strikes so far. The pitch this time is chopped foul. (5-2) Barnstormers, top of the 4th inning, game 1 of this 3-game set with the Revs returning home after a 2-week road trip. 1-1 is lined to right center field. Stokes in, and it'll drop in front of him. A 2-out base hit for Trace Lair, turns it around to the top of the order. Jawan Dunston Jr. has reached base twice already. Revs in the bottom half will have Herrera, Kenley, and Rodriguez, the bottom third of their order. Trying to work back into this ball game. 69th pitch upcoming from Travieso, and it misses down, blocked by Lenine. Lair will stay where he's at. Lair hasn't attempted a steal this season. He leads off of first here. 1-0 pitch, fakes a go. Now this one's on the ground to second. Kenley will field, shuffle, throw to first in time. And the ground out ends the inning. 2-out singles left stranded, no runs on just the 1 hit. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Revs trail at 5-2.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Open 7 days a week, 3 till midnight, Monday through Wednesday, noon until 2 a.m., Thursday through Saturday, and Sundays noon to midnight. Live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, karaoke every Thursday, and bike nights Thursdays throughout the summer. Plus pool league Sunday through Thursday, and a 4-season patio with full bar and food service. Stop in and visit my pal Jim DeLisio at the Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit their website at racehorsetavern.com.
You walk into the new Capital Blue Cross Connect Health and Wellness Center in York, you walk toward wellness. The center, now open at the Apple Hill Medical Center, connects you to savings on healthcare services and prescriptions. It connects you to fitness classes, wellness events, biometric screenings, and more. And it connects you to people who can answer your questions about health insurance. So come find the new Capital Blue Cross Connect Center in York and come find your healthy place. Capital Blue Cross is an independent licensee of Blue Cross Blue Shield Association and a proud sponsor of York Revolution Baseball.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Set to get the bottom of the 4th inning underway. It's 5-2 Lancaster. Nick Travieso worked around a 2-out single in the top half and is giving York what they needed to try to get back into this game. They'll have the bottom third of the order: Josue Herrera, Jack Kenley, and Lenine Rodriguez against Niall Ball, who's at 53 pitches, kicks and deals with the first one, and it's a breaker that misses outside. Herrera stung a single his first time up, and a big swing here. Fouls it back, and it got Shaver probably right in the stomach, it looked like. He's trying to walk it off. He'll toss the ball back to the dugout. But he looks to be okay and back into the game. Josue, a .278 hitter this year against righties. Already with the hit today, York has 5 of them. To the tune of 2 runs. Pitch here misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Into the quick wind again, and once again misses away. Similar spot on all 3 of these misses. But a big hitter's count for Josue Herrera. Into the wind, here it comes, and it's fouled off left side out of play, draws the count full. Got a good pitch there, was just a bit behind it. Fastball at 90 that time from Niall Ball, who's looking in and wanting for the payoff. Here it comes, and it misses up. So Herrera works a walk, the second walk for the Revs today, and they have a leadoff base runner in the bottom of the 4th. And it brings up Jack Kenley. Struck out his first time up, but has a leadoff base runner here. Now ball into the stretch, kicks and deals and misses away. We'll give you some stats from around the league this inning. We'll also give you a stat from score from the College World Series. Top of the 3rd inning, and Jack's Razorbacks up 1-0 over Auburn. Elimination game there in Omaha today. 1-0 to Jack, and it's on the outside corner, called strike. Herrera on first, the leadoff walk, bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch to Kenley, and he lines it inside out and foul to the left side, 1-2. Around the league brought to you by Wolf's Bus Line. Game 1 in Lexington is final. It was the Genomes taking it by a final of 6-4 over the Legends, who continue to struggle. 1-2 to Kenley, and he lines it to center field. Back on it is the center fielder who will put it away. Dunston fires it in. Herrera retreats. A hard hit ball by Kenley. And there's 1 away in the 4th inning. Game 2 in Lexington underway. They're in the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Gastonia up 5-1 against Charleston in the bottom of the 4th inning. And top of the 4th inning, High Point is trailing Long Island by a score of 4-1. First pitch to Lenine is driven out to left field, but foul. Well out in front of that one and on to Arch Street. Lenine had that ball that took a really wicked hop over the glove of Lair that was ruled a double his first time up. 0-1 here, kicks and deals, and he takes off the plate away. And there was a short rain delay in Staten Island, but they are underway. The Blue Crabs hoping to clinch tonight. No score in the bottom of the 1st. 1-1 to Lenine. And he watches one bend in there at the letters for a called strike, 1-2. (5-2) Barnstormers, game 1 of this midweek series. 1-2 from Ball is a slider that misses off the plate away. Shaver had the knee slide out to get it. but it evens the count. Troy Stokes Jr. on deck. The Revs will go through the order for a third time. For now, count even, 2-2 to Rodriguez. The pitch swung on and missed. Looked like a changeup that time, right over top of it. It's the fourth strikeout for Ball, and there's 2 away in the fourth inning. Stokes 0 for 2, but has driven in a run on that ground out in the second inning. Second inning where the Revs have scored both of their runs. First one to Stokes, and a slider swung on and missed. Got him to chase that time. Josue Herrera still on first. He had the leadoff walk. Fly out and a strikeout have followed. Sets and delivers, and Stokes fouls it back. Sun's still out here in the first day of summer at PeoplesBank Park as we approach 8 o'clock. 0-2 to Stokes. Here it comes. And he watches a called strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning, 5th on the night for Ball. Stokes will plead his case. But no runs, no hits, 1 left. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. Barnstormers still ahead, 5-2.
Are you ready for some live music? Get your tickets now for White Rose Music Fest, presented by York College, October 7th and 8th at PeoplesBank Park in downtown York, home of the York Revolution, featuring headliners Jamie Johnson and Grace Potter. Special guests Margot Price, Lucero, Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, the Wood Brothers, and Langhorne Slim, Brittany Spencer, and Madeline Edwards. Check out WhiteRoseMusicFest.com for more and for tickets. White Rose Music Fest, presented by York College. Get your tickets now.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day. On your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
O's fans, Orioles Hall of Famer and legendary shortstop Mike Bordick wants to meet you. Join the York Revolution in welcoming 14-year Major League veteran and sports broadcaster Mike Bordick when he visits PeoplesBank Park Wednesday, June 22nd. Be at the ballpark for the Revolution's 6:30 game and meet Mike Bordick during an autograph and photo session on the concourse. For tickets, visit YorkRevolution.com or call 717-801-HITS. That's YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Into the 5th here at PeoplesBank Park. Barnstormers ahead 5-2. War of the Roses, game number 14 of 32. And just the second series between these two teams here at PeoplesBank Park will be taking place this week. Nick Travieso still out on the hill for York. 70 pitches through 4 innings, and he's got 2, 3, and 4 to deal with as we head into the 5th. Melvin Mercedes has been the big spark so far, 4 RBIs. First one is just off the plate away. Homered in the first and a 2-run single in the second inning. Was thrown out trying to extend it into a double. 1-0 here, and he grounds it to first. Nelly will field to a knee, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the first out of the inning. First time the Revs have set down Mercedes tonight, and a quick first out in the 5th. brings up Kelly Dugan. In his last at bat, hit his 10th home run against York this year. His 18th overall has brought him into a tie, second in the league with Courtney Hawkins. First pitch here is down and away. 2 for 2, a single in the first inning as well. Travieso trying to adjust some things on the mound. Working from the stretch, delivers, and it's on the ground, right side but foul, towards the Revs bullpen chairs. Take a look at this day in York baseball history, brought to you by the York County History Center, and nothing particular in Revs history today, but a pretty big day in baseball history overall. As Travieso delivers a 1-1. And it misses off the plate away. It was in 1939 on this day that Lou Gehrig announced his retirement from baseball. A year later, in 1940, Joe DiMaggio had his 2000th career hit. So a pretty historic couple of years for the Yankees franchise. And then 1986 was the day that Bo Jackson shocked the sports world by announcing he was signing with the Kansas City Royals. 2-1 is in the air, center field. Lean a few steps to his left, but he's there, and he will put it away. Dugan down for the first time tonight, and 2 away in the 5th. So Andretti Cordero, the cleanup hitter. Last time up in the 3rd is league-leading 65th hit, a single. First one here from Travieso, and he watches it down. Had the single and then was thrown out on a strike him out, throw him out double play to end that inning. 1-0 here, and he lines a breaking ball as it sets the Lancaster bullpen scattering, foul, 1-1. (5-2) Barnstormers, top of the 5th inning. 5 runs on 8 hits for Lancaster. York 2 runs on 5 hits so far tonight. 2 quick outs though for Nick Travieso, and he delivers inside here. Backs off Cordero on the fastball. 2-1. It's a closed stance for Cordero. Delivers here, and it misses down. 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, Cowboy!
Travieso working quickly. He sets, here it comes, and it's a breaking ball, and it misses in. Turned him around a little bit. That's the first walk for Travieso on the day, with a 2-out base runner here in the 5th. And extends the inning for Ladarius Clark. It was 0 for 2 tonight, a couple of flyouts, but one of the Revs killers so far in these meetings between these teams has hit .370 against York coming into today. 301 overall. First one from Travieso in the air. Right field, Stokes over towards the line, has a read, and he puts it away. Drifting towards the line. No runs, no hits, and a 2-out walk is left stranded. Revs will come to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, trailing at 5-2.
Planting a tree, putting in a fence, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit columbiagaspa.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
With its selection of delicious wings, cheesesteaks, and seasonal specials, Granfalloon's Tavern is the place to be all summer long. Located in downtown York, Granfalloon's even features live outdoor music every Saturday night. Open daily at 4 p.m. and noon on Fridays and Saturdays. You can even park in the City Hall parking lot after 5 p.m. Granfalloon's Tavern is a great place for all ages 21 and up. For more information, visit falloons.com and come out to enjoy.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Well, back-to-back scoreless innings on the mound for Nick Travieso, and the Revs will look to answer. They trail it 5-2 heading to the bottom of the fifth inning. Both runs have come in the second inning. A Connor Lean solo home run and an RBI ground out from Troy Stokes Jr. And we'll have 2, 3, and 4 here in the fifth. Reyes, Encarnacion, and Nelly Rodriguez against Niall Ball, who's back in the windup, kicks and deals, and clips the outside corner against Reyes. Reyes single and a ground out, and now calls time. Second time he's done that as Niall Ball has tried to work really quickly against these hitters. Looks in, now delivers 0-1, and it misses off the plate away. And for Reyes, that base hit in the first inning is 60th of the year. Became the 6th in the league to reach that mark, 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Went off speed with that one, a changeup, and he swings over top of it. And made York the second team in the league so far this year to have 2 players reach that mark. Franco had already been there with 62. 1-2 to Reyes, and a big slider way off the plate, and Shaver had to dive out to keep it in front. 2-2. Gastonia, to really nobody's surprise, was the first team to reach that mark. Jack Reinheimer and Joseph Rosa. 2-2 to Reyes, and he grounds it to the left side. Cordero to his left of field. Shuffle, fires across in time. Andretti Cordero's been busy over there at third base tonight, and he retires Reyes for the first out of the inning. And here comes JC Encarnacion. Encarnacion, a big road trip. 9 for 26. 3 long balls, and he takes the first pitch in for a strike. Niall Ball at 77 pitches and continuing to work quickly, as this one's lined into right center field, over and in now. Making the catch, reaching out, is Dunston, who drifted towards right center field and had to reach his glove out a little unconventionally, but puts away JC for the second out. 2 quick outs for Ball here in the fifth. Pitching with a 5-2 lead, and faces Nelly Rodriguez, who's the lone Rev to have, one of 2 Revs to have reached twice tonight. He's singled and walked, as has Josue Herrera. First one to him this time, misses off the plate away with a fastball. 91 on the gun, and looking to extend the inning for Carlos Franco, who looms on deck. 1-0, and a check swing, appeal down, no, says Scott Hart. The pitch had missed low, so 2-0 to Nelly. It was hit .352 here at PeoplesBank Park. 2-0 pitch here is a breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Nelly likely taking all the way there, and ball's ready to go as Nelly steps out and reassesses things. Here's the pitch, and a bender clips the inside corner. Nelly looks back, has a word with Buzz Albert, but the count even, 2-2 with 2 away. Kicks and deals, and slider that time misses off the plate, drawing the count full. And a lot of these breaking balls, when they've missed out, they've missed well out. Now draws the count full with 2 outs. Here it comes, and it's swung on and missed. Ball's fired up. His 6th strikeout of the night. It's a 1-2-3 5th inning. Revs offense still struggling to put things across. We head out to the top of the 6th inning. Barnstormers still leading it 5-2.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
Penny Pretzel here from the York Philly Pretzel Factory. I am live at the Revolution game, and the batter got a hit. He just ran past the bases and into the stands, and I can't believe my eyes. He's making a line drive right to the York Philly Pretzel Factory concession stand. Looks like he's ordering a pretzel with cheese dip. Now where's he off to? He's headed straight to our store at 2058 South Queen Street, York. The umpire's now shouting, "It's good, it's great, it's the best pretzel ever!" Looks like another home run.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Lancaster still ahead 5-2. We're in the top of the 6th inning here at PeoplesBank Park. Nick Travieso still out there for the Revs at 82 pitches, and he'll have 6, 7, and 8 to work with here in the Lancaster order in the top of the 6th. First one to Trayvon Robinson, misses inside. Robinson 0 for 2 and the lone strikeout victim so far against Travieso. Hitting .269 in his short spell in Lancaster so far. This one's ripped foul to the left side. It's a couple Lancaster relievers go scattering again, trying to get it out of the way. Still no action in the Revs bullpen quite yet. Travieso, this will be pitch number 85, delivers, and a swing and a miss. Backdoor to Cutter that time. A lot of late movement, and Robinson swings through it, 1-2. At the belt, now delivers, and a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the night for Travieso. Starts off the 6th inning against Robinson for the second time. And a big first out, bringing up Colton Shaver. It's 5-2 Lancaster, top of the 6th inning. Into the wind and a half swing, but fouled back to the screen from Colton Shaver, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out back to Travieso and then flew out to right field back in the 4th inning. The delivery, and it misses down and away. For Nick Travieso, 2 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, but scoreless 4th and 5th frames so far. 1-1, runs inside, backs off Shaver, 2-1. Shaver has been one of the top hitters for Lancaster all season long. Came into the game hitting .278, .286 so far this month in June. The 2-1, and he hits it on the ground to third softly. Franco fields, 1-step throw, and it's dug out by Nelly on the back end. Shaver retired. Good pick by Nelly, 2 away. Bringing up Anderson Feliz. Trace Lair on deck for the inning can continue. For the Revs in the bottom half, it'll be Carlos Franco, Connor Lean, and Josue Herrera as they try to cut into this deficit. High set from Travieso. First pitch to Feliz, down and in, and it backs him off the plate to the backstop. He's too busy trying to get out of the way of the pitch itself to run. It'll be interesting to see as we get later in this ball game and throughout this series how Ross Peoples decides to deploy the bullpen. And they've already been down Scott Schumann for quite a while, and just recently their other top reliever, fill-in closer Josh Graham, hit the injured list. 1-0 from Travieso is on the outside corner for a called strike. It did look like someone's getting up to stretch in the Lancaster pen. Here's the 1-1, and a curveball swung over top of by Feliz, and Travieso ahead, 1-2. And now some action in the Revs bullpen as well. Travieso 92 pitches. His 93rd on the way. It's on the ground. Second base, Kenley to his left, shuffles, throws in time. It's a 1-2-3 6th inning for Nick Travieso. 3 straight scoreless frames. The Revs will look to give him some support. They come to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing 5-2.
Beer enthusiasts rejoice. A brewfest that marries your love of craft beers and America's favorite pastime, baseball, all in one spot. It's Brews and Bats at PeoplesBank Park and the home of the York Revolution on Saturday, July 9th from noon to 4. Your $25 ticket gets you 8 4-ounce samples from your choice of dozens of craft beers from local breweries. You can also step up to the plate with free batting practice on the diamond. Local band favorite Honey Pump will provide the live music, and there will be plenty of food, alcohol, and beverages to make it a great Saturday. Come early to take swings from live pitches, and if you hit a home run out of the park and hit a target, you will win $10,000. There will be activities for the entire family, so bring your team of family and friends to the ballpark for Brews and Bats. Saturday, July 9th from noon to 4. Tickets are limited. Get yours now at YorkRevolution.com/brews. That's YorkRevolution.com/brews. Sponsored by the York Revolution.
April showers means Mayflowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Well, Nick Travieso has done everything he can to keep York in this game. 3 straight scoreless innings, and York will look to answer. They trail at 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Niall Ball still out there for the Barnstormers at 84 pitches, and he'll have to face Carlos Franco, Connor Lean, and Josue Herrera here in the 6th. Winds and delivers. First one to Franco, breaking ball off the plate away. Alberto Rodriguez throwing in the pen for the Revs. Big overshift against Franco, and he takes a fastball in there that time for a strike. One and one. The delivery is a called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Franco. Ball with 6 strikeouts on the evening so far. The delivery, and Franco stays alive, lunges out at one, and fouls it off to the left. Again, Connor Lean and Josue Herrera to follow. Just 5 hits for York. The pitch is on the ground, right side. Dugan on the backhand goes to his knee. Now an underhand flip in time to ball covering for the first out of the inning. Dugan went over, went to the backhand, dropped to his knee to stay with it. Ball laughing with Carlos Franco as he walks off the field. And now we'll face Connor Lean, who has the biggest hit of the ball game so far for York. A solo home run to lead off the 2nd inning. First one to him here, and it's a breaking ball that gets the inside corner. Lean 307 on the season, 1 for 2 tonight. Ball winds 0-1, and it misses up. Fastball that time from the Lancaster righty. One and one. And Lean will hit it high in the air. Shallow right field. Mercedes, the second baseman, in shallow right calling, and he makes the catch. A lot of hang time, but right into Mercedes' glove, 2 away. And it'll bring up Josue Herrera, who's reached twice today, trying to keep this inning alive. For York tomorrow, it'll be Austin Nicely back out on the mound, and he'll face right-hander Brooks Hall, who's only had a few appearances here with Lancaster. They've been scoreless appearances so far. No record, a 0 ERA. First one to Herrera, misses off the plate away. And then on Thursday, it'll be Eduardo Rivera against Oscar De La Cruz. The pitching probables for the rest of this series. For now, it's 5-2 Lancaster, bottom 6. Pitch to Josue is a changeup in there for a strike. Herrera, a single, came around to score, and then a walk. 1-1 pitch here, fouled back to the screen. Hitters being very aggressive tonight against Niall Ball. He's about to throw pitch number 96. By far his sharpest outing against York so far this year, and this is 5th one. 1-2, and a swing and a miss. Went off speed again. Herrera swings over top of it. That's 7 strikeouts for Ball in a 3-up, 3-down 6th inning. We head to the top of the 7th. Lancaster still clinging to a 5-2 lead.
PeoplesBank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, PeoplesBank Park. PeoplesBank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at PeoplesBank Park with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at PeoplesBank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
The 15th season of York Revolution Baseball continues this weekend at PeoplesBank Park. Friday, the first 500 fans get a York Revolution t-shirt. Saturday, post-game fireworks presented by Give Local York, and the first 1,000 fans get an eco-friendly Revs pint glass presented by York County Solid Waste Authority. Sunday, all-you-can-eat crabs from Captain Bob's Crabs and a game ticket for just $45. Tickets at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Ahead of the 7th tonight, Revs will call on Alberto Rodriguez. They trail at 5-2. Pitching change as we go to the later innings this evening, and Nick Travieso, what a job he did to get settled in. Final 3 innings were scoreless. Final 2 innings did not allow a hit. Retired 7 of his last 8, 11 of his last 13. And he ends up going 6 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs. They were all earned. He walked 1, struck out 2. 94 pitches, 56 strikes. Rodriguez will try to keep it where it is. On the other side, ball's been very good. And Travieso retiring 11 of his last 13. Ball right now is in the midst of 9 straight, 11 of 12, 14 of 16. First pitch to Trace Lair is shot at the ground up the middle. Kenley backhands, knocks it down, and from the ground he throws, but it's offline and hits the dugout fence, staying in play. Lenine Rodriguez backing up. An infield hit as Lair hit it sharply, and Kenley scrambled to his right. He did get there to get glove on it, just couldn't get it to stick, and that rushing to get a throw off. He threw it while falling down. Pulled it up the line a little bit. So Lair 2 for 3, and that's how he greets Alberto on the first pitch. Here is Shawan Dunston Jr. at the top. Rodriguez first offering. Dunston shows bunt, and a breaking ball is over for a strike. He is 1 for 2 tonight. Infield hit by pitch, 2 steals, 2 runs scored. He's now reached safely in all 11 games in which he's played since signing. There's the 0-1 and a fastball taken low. Alberto in 20 outings, 2-1 with a 7.33 ERA. Numbers took a hit on Friday night. A third of an inning, 2 runs. That's the most recent game he was in. Pitch, it is punched on the ground the other way and foul. Late swing from Dunston, who chops it the other way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And, that was the game Friday night where the Revs led 3-0. He was charged with 2, but held on for the win at Staten Island 3-2. Ready and delivers, slide steps it, misses high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Revs tomorrow night with Austin Nicely making the start, Brooks Hall for Lancaster, and then on Thursday, Eduardo Rivera against Oscar De La Cruz. Alberto the pitch, it's outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Looking for his first out here in the 7th inning. Nelly holds Lair at first. Here's the payoff, and he fakes going, and Dunston swings and chips one foul to the right of home plate. Take a look at scores from elsewhere here tonight. Around the League brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Again, the big story tonight around the league, Southern Maryland could clinch with a win and a Long Island loss. Blue Crabs are up 1-0 in the 3rd at Staten Island. Long Island leads at home 7-3 in the 5th against High Point. Another 3-2, and it's down low. And Dunston will take his base. Infield hit and a walk here to begin the 7th. Barnstormers have the table set. Gastonia at home leads Charleston 5-4 in the 6th. And a doubleheader in Lexington today. The Genomes beat the Legends 6-4 in Game 1. The Legends leading 1-0 in the 4th in Game 2. Here is Melvin Mercedes, who tonight has a Barnstormer career high 4 RBIs. He squares to bunt, and did he pull it back? Apparently the pitch missed inside. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-run homer in the 1st, 2-run single in the 2nd. He's 2 for 3. Franco up on the edge of the grass at 3rd. Nelly plays in front of the runner at 1st. He'll come to the grass as well. Mercedes squares, it's low. And he pulls it back to take ball 2. Barnstormers tonight, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The Rebs, 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Mercedes squares early. Here's the 2-0, and he was not bunting. He faked it and watched the pitch low for ball 3. Rodriguez getting himself into some trouble here. The Rebs are going to get some bullpen activity. He squares on 3-0 and takes a strike outside corner. Mercedes, 30-year-old from New York, pitch to him. He swings and he hits it on the ground at short. Elmer juggles, flips to Kenley. And that is going to be out number 1. Although Joe Del Balso,
I think it's not going to be out number 1. He just pointed at all 3 bases as if they're going to say that the runner was safe at 2nd.
He's saying that it hit him. It hit the umpire. And that was a dead double play ball. It should have been 2 outs, and they get no outs. And Elmer can't believe it because he still made the play to get 1 out, and they won't let him have it. Umpire interference. And the bases are loaded with no outs here in the 7th.
Well, you see something new every day, I guess.
And they're loaded for Kelly Dugan, with Lancaster threatening to blow this game open. Rodriguez will go from the windup. And the first pitch to Dugan is inside, a slider. That's an infield hit for Mercedes. Here's the 1-0. And a swing and a ground ball to second. This should be 2. Kenley flips to Reyes, back to first, double play. Revs should be out of the inning if Del Balso could move. And instead a run scores, it's 6-2. No RBI for Dugan. Unbelievable. Revs infield defense is not happy. But I guess there's no leg to stand on as far as arguing it. And here is Andretti Cordero, who's 1 for 2. He's also walked. 6-2 Lancaster. Here's the wind from Rodriguez. First pitch is a slider for a called strike.
Should we ask for the rub on that one tomorrow? Or I wonder what fascinating tale we'll hear this time.
Yeah. Here's the 1-0, or the 0-1 rather. Swing and a miss. Cordero comes up empty. I've heard enough rubs for a year. Rodriguez trying to finish the inning. Fires home, and a swing and a drive down the line in left field. This one tomahawked toward the foul pole. They call it fair. It's a 2-run homer. It just went over the little pole at the top of the nemesis in left. It was a high slider, and Cordero tomahawks it out. It's a 2-run homer, his 8th, and the Barnstormers now lead it 8-2 here in the 7th. Revs should have been out of the inning.
It seems like that's just how baseball works sometimes, you know? You get Kelly Dugan to ground into a double play, which still scores a run, and then when you think you're out of the inning, you get that to happen to you.
Well, Lancaster ends up scoring 3. And here is Ladarius Clark. He swings and grounds one foul down the third base line. 3 at-bats tonight, 3 flyouts for Clark. And now an 8-2 game. That's their 3rd home run of the night. Pitch, breaking ball, it's up and in. Rodriguez now charged with 2 and 3. His last 2 outings, a couple of tough appearances. He fires, and that misses high. Slider. 2 balls, 1 strike. The outing before that was the spot start where he pitched really well. Now the 2-1, and a swing and a foul back upstairs. That bangs out of the upper deck. 2-2. Get to dusk here at PeoplesBank Park tonight. Here's the windup, the 2-2. And a swing and a fly ball out to center. Lean breaks back on it straight away. It carries deep, but he runs it down going onto the track in dead center field. And Clark flies out for the 4th time tonight, but the Barnstormers score 3. On 3 hits, 2 of them infield hits, including an umpire interference that should have been a double play. And it's stretch time here tonight in York. Lancaster now leads 8-2.
Kids today, with Facebook, texting, TV, and video games, seems like fresh air and sunshine are things of the past. Remember playing catch, climbing trees, wholesome backyard fun? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care remembers, give them lush grass, healthy trees, the good old outdoors. American is baseball and apple pie. Kids have every reason to stay inside. Don't let your lawn be one of them. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, world-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Spring is in the air, and Harvey's Rental can get you prepared for what's ahead. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or graduation coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
O's fans, Orioles Hall of Famer and legendary shortstop Mike Bordick wants to meet you. Join the York Revolution in welcoming 14-year Major League veteran and sports broadcaster Mike Bordick when he visits PeoplesBank Park Wednesday, June 22nd. Be at the ballpark for the Revolution 6:30 game and meet Mike Bordick during an autograph and photo session on the concourse. For tickets, visit YorkRevolution.com or call 717-801-HITS. That's YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
This is Nelly Rodriguez. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Out of the bottom of the 7th inning, now 8-2 Lancaster. Pretty rotten turn of events for Alberto Rodriguez and company. Jack Kenley will lead things off. Niall Ball is in the midst of a heck of an outing here. Begins his 7th inning. First pitch to Kenley is outside. Breaking ball missed. Jack tonight a strikeout and a line out to center as he lays off high and away for ball 2. The Ball has retired 9 straight. 4 of the last 8 on strikeouts. He's also set down 11 of the last 12 as Kenley swings and fouls it off to the left and out of play. And has set down 14 of the last 16. Now the windup, 2-1, and a swing and a miss. Change up. The Kenley, Rodriguez, and Stokes here in the 7th. Ball, the wind, the pitch, and it tails away. Phillies a little bit later start tonight. They're in Texas, so plan to join them in progress. No score in the 2nd inning. 3-2 to Jack, a swing and a jam shot. Nubber on the ground toward first. Ball over to pick it up, and he tags out Kenley, who tried to sidestep him. Ends up running sideways right behind Sandy and over toward the end of the Revs dugout with his momentum. That's out number 1, and 10 in a row now for Niall Ball, who also has gotten better as the game has gone on. On our WellSpan Sports Medicine Injury Report, got word that Melky had a quad strain and is day-to-day. Precautionary exit. Not major is what we're told. Here's Lenine, who's 1 for 2, doubled in the 2nd. And Ball missing down low, and it skips past Shaver off his glove, but no try for first base. .1-0 pitch. Ooh, in tight, and it glanced off Lenine's arm. It's a hit by pitch. That one ran in, got a piece. Ball with his 8th hit batter of the year. And a 1-out base runner. And that ends the streak of 10 straight. Here is Stokes at the top. Troy tonight 0 for 3. Did have an RBI ground out in the 2nd inning, his 30th run batted in. Ball with the pitch, swing and a miss, slider. And Stokes needs some pine tar after that first swing that he took. Asking for Elmer to toss it his way. Gonna go with the spray can this time. A Ball is at 105 pitches now. Lancaster with right-hander Cole Aker up in their bullpen. Revs, by the way, with Johendry Herrera loosening. Down 8-2 here in the 7th. Ball to stretch. And the pitch, it is way outside. The 1-1. And a swing and a line drive toward the alley in left center. Robinson over, he leaps and can't reach it. And it one hops into the playground in left center. Troy Stokes Jr. with a ground rule double. And it's second and third. Robinson went after it and did all he could, but it had enough lift to carry up over his outstretched glove, even on the leap. The Revs, for now, threatening to at least soil the line of Niall Ball a little bit, if not mount a comeback. And here comes Ross Peoples. And he is a former pitcher, but now has a pitching coach, so usually when he comes out, that's it. We'll see. Gonna leave him in. A ball went 7 in his last start. Tonight is now his season high in pitches thrown. Matter of fact, in June, he'd allowed just 6 hits in 12 innings coming in. That was just his sixth hit given up tonight, and his first since the second inning. Revs had not had a hit since Lenin Rodriguez doubled back in the second inning. Here's Elmer. First pitch is high, a slider. Reyes 1 for 3 tonight. Trying to put a dent in this deficit. The 1-0. And a swing and a line drive, yanked to left. That's a hit. Lenin scores. Stokes around third will come home too. And Elmer Reyes stands on at first with a 2-run single to left. And the Revs have cut it to 8-4. Well, he wasted little time, got one that he could reach over the plate, and pulled it into left. His second hit tonight. RBIs number 30 and 31 on the year.
And Ball is still going to remain in the ball game.
JC up next. First pitch to him, foul tipped, big hack, and that stung the catcher Shaver. Pitch number 111. 110 from Ball tonight. Encarnacion won at bat. He lined out to center. Came in for Melky, who again we were told up here in the press box is not serious. His ball misses outside. One and one to JC. 8-4 the score here in the 7th inning. Stretch from the righty, he deals, and that's inside. Made JC jump back. Two and one. And here it is. He swings and he hits it in the air toward the line and right. Ladarius Clark on the move, and he runs it down. And on the run, he fires it back into first base, keeping Reyes where he is. Clark, a great running grab, going hard toward the foul line and the Revs bullpen. And snapped it back in quickly before he would have run into any obstacles down there. And that saves a lot of trouble potentially for Ball and the Barnstormers. 2 down. And here's Nelly Rodriguez, who tonight has singled, walked, and struck out. ball, the stretch. Pitch number 114 is off the plate away. 1 ball, no strikes. Now delivers, and it's down and away, 2-0. He has started to fall behind a little bit as he tires here. (2-0) to Nelly. Swinging, he grounds one foul down the third base side. Just a little early on it. Still have daylight here at 10 till 9. It's the longest day of the year sunlight-wise. Dusk time here in York tonight. Now the 2-1 and a swing and a foul the other way. Sent into the stands, first base side, 2-2. Little flare shot. I might have hit one of those on the golf course yesterday. 1 or 2. 2-2 the count now. Stretch from ball, he kicks, fires, and a swing and a little tip along the line at third. That'll crawl foul onto the grass. The ball trying to finish the 7th. Revs trying to get as much as they can before somebody fresh comes in. Settles on the next sign. He's ready. Fires and a swing and a miss. Got Nelly, I believe, a changeup away. And strikeout number 8 for Niall Ball here tonight. That is a season high. Revs do score twice. 2 hits. They leave 1. And we'll head to the 8th tonight. It's Lancaster 8, York 4.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Great food, fantastic bartenders, and ice-cold beer every night. Acoustic acts on Saturday and Sunday afternoons in our Four Seasons patio from 3 to 6. We've even got various fundraising events throughout the year and are a proud sponsor of 5 York City softball teams and the York Revolution, where you can come in as a stranger and leave feeling like family. The Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit online at racehorsetavern.com.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable.
Flying Feet.
Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOFOam technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Head of the 8th, Revs trail 8-4. Jahendry Herrera is in. First pitch to Trayvon Robinson is in for a strike. Barnstormers got 3 last inning. 3 pretty big runs. Revs came back with 2. Pitch is swung on and missed. Good slider there. Robinson tonight a fly out and 2 strikeouts. Henry fires, and that misses low. Herrera 1-1 with a 3.07 ERA in 24 outings. Been leading the league in games pitched. Enters play tonight tied for the lead. He deals and is swinging a tapper along the line at first, and it hit the grass cutout and skips foul. With Herrera and Lenine both in pursuit. And Henry last time out on Thursday at Lexington was charged with 1 run in 1 inning of work. And it's been several days for him. He fires and is swinging a fly ball the other way and left. Encarnacion striding toward the corner, runs it down. Another fly ball out tonight, 1 away here in the 8th. Been a lot of those. And here is Colton Shaver, the big catcher. He's grounded out twice, and in between that has flied out. First pitch from Joe Henry, breaking ball. It's a called strike. Winds and deals, and it is up and away. Herrera's ERA just over 3 this year. Last year it was up in the high 8s when he was starting. Fires home, and there's a fastball for a strike. He's really thrived in this role. Delivers, and a swing and a line drive, left center field with backspin, and it sails out of here. Colton Shaver, a line smash home run, and it's 9-4 here in the 8th. That is his 8th. Slider hung in the middle, and that thing took off and had like a second gear to it with that backspin as it drilled into the entrance to the playground in left center. The Barnstormers with their 4th home run tonight. So a 9-4 game. Here is Anderson Feliz. Herrera's first pitch, a fastball. It's a called strike on the outer black. The one thing about Herrera, he'll show a little frustration, but he doesn't let something like that take his aggressiveness away. Fires a first pitch strike, now a breaking ball missing, but he will keep attacking. Feliz 1 for 3 tonight with a double. The pitch, swing and a pop-up foul, back out of play. Now delivers, and a swing and a fly ball foul the other way and left. JC a look as he hustles over, but it's up out of play. Late swing from Feliz. A 4 home runs against a season high given up by the Revs. Pitch. Swing, and he fights it off, foul to the left, right off the bat handle. Apparently somebody made a good play on that. Pitch, it is a slider inside, 3-2. Joe Henry, 28 years old, Venezuelan native. Now lives in Miami. He fires, and a swing and a grounder hit the mound. One big hop to Elmer behind second. He gloves and guns it to first for out number 2. Why couldn't Joe Del Balso do that? 2 away. Here is Trace Lair, who is 2 for 3 tonight with a run. First pitch slider, bends through for a strike. Led off the 7th with an infield hit. Pitch is smoked the other way and fair inside the line at third. Down into the left field corner. And it's gathered there by Encarnacion, who tosses in toward third base. It's a double for Lair, and it looks like their bullpen catcher is angry that somebody didn't block for him or something. I don't know.
Well, they didn't have anybody out there to his defense.
Even if they did, they can't stop that one. It was a fair ball. Lair with his 3rd hit tonight. And back to the top, and Shawan Dunston Jr. Herrera's pitch is fouled against the netting, strike 1. 13th hit for Lancaster. Dunston's got 1 of them. He's also been hit by a pitch and walked, and has scored all 3 times he's reached. 2 steals. It's the 0-1, and he swings and hits one softly foul down to the first base coach's box. 2 strikes. He got Dunston a couple of weeks ago, and leading off for them now. It's hit safely in 5 straight. Last year played in the Frontier League for Lake Erie. Pitch, and he swings and pops it up. Lenine back toward the screen, hustling to the backstop, and makes a basket grab right up against the backstop. Melvin Mercedes trying to contest to Buzz Albert that it made contact with the net on the way down. Lenine makes the grab, and the inning is over. Barnstormers do get another insurance run on the Shaver home run. 2 hits and 1 runner left. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 9-4.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. There are 1,000,001 possibilities to power your business visibility. Achieve more than you ever thought possible with Fast Signs.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
The 15th season of York Revolution Baseball continues this weekend at PeoplesBank Park. Friday, the first 500 fans get a York Revolution t-shirt. Saturday, post-game fireworks presented by Give Local York, and the first 1,000 fans get an eco-friendly Rebs pint glass presented by York County Solid Waste Authority. Sunday, all-you-can-eat crabs from Captain Bob's Crabs and a game ticket for just $45. Tickets at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the bottom of the 8th, 9-4 Lancaster leads now. And they will go to their bullpen. Niall Ball, a tremendous outing tonight. Gave up 2 extra runs at the end, but went 7. Had a stretch on which he set down 10 straight into the 7th. 7 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs. He walked 2, struck out 8, 119 pitches, 75 strikes. Righty Cole Aker is the new pitcher for Lancaster. Carlos Franco will be the first to face him. Franco 0 for 3 tonight. His 34-game on-base streak is up in the air. Tied Chris Ashby for second longest in Revs history. Record is a 45-gamer by Nate Espy in 07. First pitch is up high. A walk would keep it alive. Fly out, fielder's choice, and a ground out tonight. Play him to pull in the infield, slightly in the outfield. The 1-0. It is up and away. Facing Aker, who's in his 9th game. No wins, 1 loss, 4.66 ERA in 9 2/3 innings. From the stretch, 6-2 righty, fires and misses low and in. 3-0. One more miss, and that streak will continue. Now he deals, taking, and it's up and away. 35 in a row for Franco. He is on base. Walk number 39 of the year, second only to Nelly Rodriguez, 52. And here's Connor Lean, who's 1 for 3 tonight, homered in the second inning. His 6th. 5 of those with York. There's some other teams out there that just don't know what they had. Don't know till it's gone. First pitch is in tight, fastball. No batting gloves, no gear. So whenever he reaches, he pretends to hand gear to the first base coach. 1-0 pitch, it is across for a strike. And then the dirt thing was the other.
Did he just keep it in his back pocket? Or?
I think. I don't know. I don't know how he travels with it. It's a good follow-up question. Maybe. 1-1, and it's up and in. He falls to a knee. Revs down 9-4 here in the 8th. Aker, who's 25, had been in the Cardinals system previously, getting to high A. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. That's up over the roof. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Barnstormer pitching staff is 6th in the league, a 4.81 team ERA. Major improvement over last year. 2-2, and a swing and a foul tip back. Able to protect and cover on that curve. Phillies and Rangers scoreless in the 4th. They'll be up next on WOYK. Another 2-2, and it's down and away. Lean lays off. Well, before we ever knew of Connor Lean, he was a 12th round pick of the Braves, 2012 out of high school. Carolina League All-Star along the way. 3-2 pitch. It is up. He tried to check the plate on Buzz Albert, said he went around. And he's going to want an appeal on that. He won't get it. But that's what Lean is saying. Why would you not ask for help on that one? And that's out number 1 here in the 8th.
We've seen that a few times this year, and I mean, if you're going to call it on stuff like that, why even appeal in the first place? And I figure that's why the precedent's in place. But, you know, I've learned that we apparently don't know as much as we think we do.
That's what we're told, and that is the rub. Here's Josue Herrera. That's your rub of the game. Pitch is outside. Herrera 1 for 2 tonight. Single run scored back in the second. He's also reached on a walk. Aker the stretch, he deals, and a swing and a miss. He changed up. Long Island trying to stave off first half elimination tonight. They lead High Point 9-3 going to the 7th. And Southern Maryland not holding up their end either. They're down 3-1 in the 5th at Staten Island. Pitch to Herrera. He swings and he foul tips one back off the glove of Shaver, 1-2. And maybe the great first half comeback of the Long Island Ducks begins tonight.
That would be some story.
Yeah. Southern Maryland 41-12. They're due to lose a few. Pitch. It is up and away. They have won 8 straight entering play tonight, the Blue Crabs have.
And that's not even their craziest streak of the season, believe it or not.
2-2. It's a called third strike. Change up in, had Herrera looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. The Revs have gone down on strikes 10 times tonight. Revs next week will be headed to Waldorf, where the Blue Crabs this year are 24-3. Staten Island on the road is 3-22. Here's Kenley, and he looks at a fastball strike, 91. But tonight they're meeting in Staten Island's house. It's the 0-1 from Aker, and he buried a slider in the dirt. Kenley, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Linda was asking about the golfers yesterday. Jack might have been the best dressed. Snazzed it up golf apparel-wise. Stretch from Aker, the 1-1. Fastball, it's on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, what do we have there, Jake?
We
Forgot
have
about this.
9-0 Razorbacks in the top of the 6th.
Did you do some updates earlier?
I did. It was 1-0 at that point. Now they are hopefully staving off elimination today.
I feel bad because we had one job tonight and I forgot it. Like usual. There's a fastball up high, 2-2. Just keeping my streak alive. 2-2 pitch, that is high and tight. So Franco will be on the move. He's been standing at first since the leadoff walk. Aker has struck out the next 2. Now ready with it. Stands straight up in his set position, delivers home, and Kenley swings and fouls it off. Left side and out of play. Franco will jog back to first. We'll do it all over again. Revs down 9-4 here in the 8th. But what's that Razorback score? 9-0?
9-0, yep.
There's a silver lining. 3-2, and it's swung on and fouled back again. Breaking a lot of windows again tonight. Franco probably getting in a little more sprint work than he'd like right about now. Although not nearly as hot as it was at times a week ago. Pitch. It's just low. And a keen eye from Kenley. He is on the walk. 2 walks in the inning. And Lenin Rodriguez will look to cash in. Rebs in need of a big inning. Whether it's now or next inning, they're down 5. Still no Scott Schumann for Lancaster. Been out since early May with a forearm problem. First pitch to Large. It's a slider in the dirt and ricochets away off of Shaver. Both runners move up on the wild pitch. Second and third now.
Are you sure about that?
Not everybody was. Maybe if you squint. Shaver will walk out to the mound with Aker and talk it over, and here comes Mark Johnson, Lancaster pitching coach.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how the Barnstormers do deploy the back end of this bullpen this series, because, like you said, Scott Schumann has been hurt since early May and recently just lost their filling closer, Josh Graham, as well, to a heel injury. Only one active pitcher for the Barnstormers has recorded a save, and that's Brooks Hall, who will be starting tomorrow. So I don't think it'll be him tonight.
Heel injury, that sounds painful. By the way, Revs will call on Isaac Sanchez next. He is loosening. And after the visit, Aker ready to face Lenine. 1 ball, no strikes. He deals, and it's high. By the way, our attendance tonight, 3,017. You're on Youth Soccer Night at PeoplesBank Park. Here's the 2-0. Look out, that's in tight. Lenine has to flinch back. Some other games right now. Gastonia leading Charleston 7-6 in the 8th. And Lexington up 5-0 on the Genomes in the 5th in game 2 of their doubleheader. Wild Health won the first game 6-4. 3-0 to Lenine, taking all the way. It's a strike. Now Aker to the plate, swing, and this one's popped up. Shallow right field, Clark a long run in, and Mercedes, the second baseman, calls. And leaning to his left, makes the grab in front of the right fielder to end the inning. Now the Revs threaten with a couple of walks, a wild pitch moved him up, but they do not score. 2 runners left on, and we'll go to the 9th tonight. Lancaster on top in this one, 9-4.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Dan Patrick Show.
I don't understand this, that you love somebody so much that you are going to send out death threats to a woman who was sitting next to Beyonce and Jay-Z and was actually finding out what they wanted to drink.
Wait, what is this topic?
Beyonce's fans, I don't know why they had a problem with this. Is that the owner, another owner's wife?
It's the main owner's wife offered to get a vodka soda and asked if Jay-Z wanted a lime. Whoa. But she reached over Beyonce, and Beyonce just randomly looked displeased, but it's...
Could you imagine if somebody went to jail for a death threat because this woman said, "Do you want a lime?"
Yeah, but we all know what that's code for.
Oh, come on, Dan, get with it.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the ninth inning, it's 9-4 Lancaster leading here in the opener. If they win, they'll be 9-5 in this year's War of the Roses. Trying to snap a 5-game losing streak overall here tonight. The Revs with Isaac Sanchez coming in, and he'll be trying to put Sunday's outing behind him. He's charged with 4 runs, 3 earned in that 8th inning, that disastrous play where all 4 scored on a base hit to left and 3 errors on the play. Suffered the loss in that one, but he had been tremendous leading up to that. Melvin Mercedes leads things off, and he's had quite the night. Here's Sanchez first pitch, and a fastball right there for a strike. Mercedes, a 2-run homer in the first, 2-run single in the second, and then a charmed life on his 3rd hit. The umpire interference, which should have been a double play. He takes a splitter for strike 2. Sanchez quickly jumps ahead. And now winds and fires and misses high with that. Isaac 0-1. That was his first decision on Sunday. A 6.20 ERA in 23 outings. Delivers, and a swing and a bouncer foul over toward the first base on deck area. Two, 3, and 4 due up. Dugan next. Now the wind, the pitch, and it's down in the dirt. So on Sunday, Sanchez charged with 4 runs, 3 earned on 3 hits in 1 inning. In 8 previous June appearances, he had gone 6 2/3 scoreless innings and had allowed just 1 hit. Now he winds and delivers, and that's inside, a fastball, 3-2. Now back home. And a swing and a fly ball to right center. Stokes coasting back on it, has a beat on it, angles over into the alley and makes the play. 1 up, 1 down as Sanchez wins the battle. A couple of New York City natives squaring off there, and Sanchez wins. 1 down, Kelly Dugan coming up. Tomorrow night is our Shred Fest and a PeoplesBank Kids Eat Free Wednesday, and Mike Bordick from Baseball Warehouse will be here before the game signing autographs. Get your tickets at YorkRevolution.com. Here is Kelly Dugan, who beats a foul down against his foot. Dugan 2 for 4, opposite field home run in the 3rd, his 18th. Pulls him within 1 of Franco for the league lead. And his 10th in 13 games against York. Pitch is right down the middle for a strike, a splitter, 0-2. Sanchez winds, fires, and misses high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lancaster had Chase Johnson up in the bullpen last inning. I assume that's him again. Here's the 1-2, and it is a little bit high. As a splitter misses, ask and you shall receive. As Greg right on cue with the sneak attack, showing us who's warming. 2-2, and that misses upstairs. Sanchez doing a spin around on his finish. been a big night for Lancaster offensively. 13 hits, 4 homers. As Isaac goes to the rosin bag. The middle innings, Travieso shut him down. Payoff. And, oh man, he bounced it in front of the plate and it rang off Lenin's face mask and bounced to the backstop. Dugan will take his base. And Travieso tonight went the first 6, charged with 5. Those were all in the first 3 innings. And then retired 11 of his final 13. But out of the bullpen, Alberto charged with 3 in the 7th, Herrera 1 in the 8th. Here's Andretti Cordero, and he swings and chops one to second. Kenley on the high hop gloves, goes to second. Reyes back, not in time. Cordero beats it on what was nearly an inning-ending double play. And it just took a little too long, I guess, with the high chops. Kenley had to glove the second bounce up above shoulder high. And Cordero, a 2-out base runner for Ladarius Clark. He's batted 4 times and has flied out 4 times tonight. Nine to 4 Lancaster in the 9th. Here's Sanchez first pitch and a swing and a high fly to deep left center. JC is going back on it at the wall. It is off the top right corner of the Nemesis and out into the playground. It's a home run. The Barnstormers with their 5th of the night. And Ladarius Clark clangs it off the top right corner of the big wall and out. It's his 10th of the year, his 5th against York, and it's now 11 to 4 here in the 9th. Each reliever has given up a home run now, and Lancaster's hit a total of 5 for the game. Here is Trayvon Robinson, who checks. It's a called strike anyway on the outer edge. And that is a season high for homers in a game by the Barnstormers this year. There's a fastball a little low. On the pitch, it's in tight. Splitter missed. Well, the most home runs the Revs have ever allowed in the game is 7. They've allowed 6 twice. Pitch is looped to shallow left. JC busts in and runs it down. Hangs up for him. And that will end the inning. But the Barnstormers with 2 more. On 1 hit, the Clark home run. Nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's Lancaster 11, York 4.
Comfort and convenience await you at the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York, situated in the suburb of historic downtown York. Our hotel provides easy access to popular local attractions including the Harley-Davidson Factory, the York Fairgrounds, Hershey Park, the Gettysburg Battlefield, and Lancaster Amish Country. Unwind in our spacious hotel rooms featuring plush beds, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, and other home-like amenities. Head to our on-site restaurant and lounge, Trios, to enjoy delicious American cuisine or an evening cocktail. Keep up with your exercise routine while traveling by using our family-friendly hotel's fitness center and the largest indoor heated pool in York. We also feature flexible meeting space for memorable events. The combination of modern accommodations, excellent service, and a great location will make your stay at 4 Points by Sheraton York.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head to the bottom of the ninth inning. Right-hander Chase Johnson, the new pitcher for Lancaster. And he's got a hefty lead. They've scored 6 the last 3 innings, 3 unanswered, but extending the lead to 11-4. Revs with the top of the order coming up. Johnson 1-5, a 4.36 ERA in 21 outings. He has made 3 starts. Overall, though, pretty good numbers. 33 innings, 28 hits, 32 Ks to just 14 walks. No long balls given up. Stokes 1 for 4 tonight, doubled and scored in the 7th, drove in a run on a ground ball back in the 2nd. And the first pitch from Johnson, a fastball taken for a strike, 91. The Revs have never led in this game. They were down 4-0 before they scored. Made it 4-2 in the 2nd, but all downhill since. Here's a fastball low and away. That one ramped up to 95. That's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Johnson sets and fires, and a swing and a soft liner the other way. That's a base hit out over Mercedes at second and into shallow right. And Stokes with his 2nd hit of the night. Revs with their 8th. Leadoff base runner here in the 9th. That'll bring up Elmer Reyes. Reyes 2 for 4 tonight, 2-run single in the 7th. And Johnson fires home, slider just missed outside. Reyes now 5 hits off the league lead, up to 61. Pitch to him, he swings and he drives this one in right center. Slicing back to Clark, though, who runs it down. Hard hit, but fading back Ladarius Clark's way. He flags it down in the alley in right center, 1 away here in the 9th. JC Encarnacion next. Again tomorrow night, Austin Nicely against Brooks Hall. Will make his 3rd start since signing back. Pitch to JC is over for a strike. And according to the stat sheet, it won't be an easy one tomorrow. Hall in 8 innings has not allowed a run. There's the 0-1. And a slider stays a little bit high. All set, and Johnson to the plate. And a swing and a foul back. Johnson, 6'3" righty, is very direct to the plate. Overhand delivery. Last year was at AAA with the Padres in El Paso. He deals, and a slider misses high. It's been as high as the AAA level with the Padres, and before that, the Giants. Got to Sacramento a couple of years. He was a 3rd-round pick of the Giants in 2013. Set, and the 2-2. It is low. Fastball. It's drafted out of Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo in the Big West. Now sets, delivers, and a swing and a miss. Fastball gets JC. And the Revs tonight down to their final out. Again, Encarnacion came in at the start of the fourth inning for Melky, who left with what we were told was a quad strain, but not one that is of long-term concern, knock on wood. And thankfully. Here is Nelly, who's 1 for 3 tonight. Singled and walked. Revs down to their last out, trailing 11-4. First one is down and away, and Shaver reaching way to his right. Backhands and knocks it down in the short hop. Phillies Rangers coming up. They're scoreless in the middle of the fifth. There's the 1-0 to Nelly. Fastball, it's a strike. Down and on the outer edge. He looks back, says that was down. Pretty sure I could read his lips from up here. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball at 94. Lancaster a strike away from putting the wraps on this one. There goes downtown, smelling good as always. Johnson the pitch. Slider grounded deep short, backhanded by Lair, and an off-balance throw on one hop, and Dugan sticks it. He hangs on, and the game is over. It bounced up almost letter high. Not an easy one to handle, but Dugan hangs on. Lair makes the off-balance throw across his body, and Chase Johnson a scoreless ninth to close it out as Lancaster takes the opener tonight by a final score of 11-4. Big night for the Barnstormers offense. 14 hits, 5 home runs. They snap a 5-game losing streak. And the Revs coming off that pretty strong road trip. Dropped the opener here this week at home. Niall Ball goes 7, strikes out 8 to earn the win. And game 1 of this series goes to the Barnstormers again, an 11-4 final here at PeoplesBank Park tonight. We will take a timeout. Post-game show is coming up next.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit is known for slow, smoked quality meats that make your taste buds grin from ear to ear. We queued it up to a whole new level by adding beer and wine to our menu, and there aren't many combinations better than mouth-watering brisket and ice-cold beer. So come visit us over at West Manchester Town Center to get your fix of both. Dickey's, the best way to cue the day with legit Texas barbecue. Visit us at dickeys.com.
Remember rushing to the newspaper in the morning to read all about that Revs game from the night before? Was it? Yeah, that was a long time ago. We barely remember that too. Sports Radio 1350 is your home for local sports, and we're taking care of that news void in your life. Get your York Revolution game articles delivered right to your inbox every morning, courtesy of WOYK. Simply log on to YorkRevolution.com and click to sign up to receive daily game recaps right to your inbox. Keep up to date every day as the York Revolution go for another Atlantic League title. We're your source for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services. In good times and bad, we provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural home buyers, agribusiness, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more at farmcredit.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Revs drop the opener tonight to the Barnstormers. 11-4 is the final score. Daryl Henry, Jake Ness back with you. We welcome you to the postgame show, brought to you in part by Brewery Products and their Decide to Ride campaign. You can sign the pledge form online, get home safely every time. DecideToRide.com. And the Barnstormers, with the win tonight, go to 9-5 in this year's War of the Roses series. They end a 5-game skid that they were on, improving to 22-31. Revs with the loss fall to 23-30 and just 8-11 here at home. Tonight was only game number 19 at home, though, compared to 34 on the road. And we recap things tonight. Lancaster jumping on top in the top of the first inning. It was a Melvin Mercedes 2-run homer to right down the line for a 2-0 lead, 2 batters in. And then in the second inning, Nick Travieso, he was trying to find a comfort level. He was fighting something early in the game, the mound early, and Mercedes struck again with a 2-run single to left center, giving him a Barnstormers career high 4 RBIs on the night. That made it a 4-0 Lancaster lead. Revs did get on the board in the bottom of the second inning. Connor Lean with our Shipley Energy power play of the game, launching a home run to left center, his 6th of the year, 5th with York. Solo shot. And then later in the inning, Troy Stokes Jr., an RBI ground out, cut the deficit to 4-2. But in the third, Kelly Dugan going oppo to left center, and it made it a 5-2 game on their second home run. Now, Nick Travieso shortly after that settled in, retiring 11 of 13 on one stretch through the 6th. He finished 6 innings tonight, charged with 5, but a good job adjusting and settling in after a rocky first 3 innings. Niall Ball, though, after giving up 2 in the second, he did a similar thing, working 7 tonight, and into the 7th had retired 10 straight at one point and 14 out of 16. And in the top of the 7th, the Barnstormers got him a little more breathing room as they scored a run on a double play and 2 more on an Andretti Cordero home run just over the tiny little foul pole atop the arch nemesis in left. That bumped their lead to 8-2. The Revs in the bottom of the 7th got a 2-run single to left from Elmer Reyes to make it 8-4, but Lancaster scoring the final 3 runs of the night. Colton Shaver, a home run to left center in the 8th, and Ladarius Clark, a 2-run homer to left center in the 9th. Your Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group player of the game tonight, Melvin Mercedes, who drove in 4 all in the first 2 innings. And your final totals tonight, with this being an 11-4 final for the Barnstormers: 11 runs, 14 hits, no errors, they left 4. For the Revs, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors, they leave 9. The win goes to Niall Ball. He is 3-3. The loss to Nick Travieso, 2-3. No save tonight. Time of the game, 2 hours, 56 minutes. It was played in front of 3,017 here at PeoplesBank Park. A quick look at scores from elsewhere in the Atlantic League tonight. We're going to join the Phillies and the Rangers in progress. Phillies just fell behind 2-0 in the 5th. But the Atlantic League games tonight, Long Island leads High Point 9-3 in the 9th. Southern Maryland trailing at Staten Island 4-1 in the 7th. And if those scores were in reverse, Southern Maryland could clinch tonight, but it does not appear that that will be happening. Gastonia leads Charleston 8-7 at home in the 9th inning. And Lexington is up 5-0 in the 6th against the Genomes. Game 2 of a doubleheader. Wild Health took the opener by a final score of 6-4. Well, the Revs will look to even things tomorrow night against the Barnstormers. Austin Nicely goes for win number 2. Right-hander Brooks Hall makes his 3rd start for Lancaster. It is our Shred Fest night here at the stadium and a PeoplesBank Kids Eat Free Wednesday. We've also got Orioles great Mike Bordick on hand before the game signing autographs. He's now doing work in York at Baseball Warehouse. And hopefully we'll have him on radio to talk a little bit about that tomorrow night as well. We'll be on at 6:10. It's a 6:30 first pitch. And you can also get tickets for tomorrow night's game at YorkRevolution.com, 717-801-HITS, and at the Shipley Energy ticket office. Until then, for Jake Ness in the booth with me, Daryl Henry saying so long from PeoplesBank Park. Again, your final tonight in the opening game of this homestand. It's the Barnstormers 11 and the Revs 4. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening. Phillies Rangers in progress up next. Now we'll talk to you tomorrow night at 6:10 for the pregame show right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Catch the Revs all season on York's only place for local sports. Tune in 20 minutes before first pitch for a trip to the clubhouse with player interviews and the manager, Mark Mason, every game. Listen throughout the day for the Revs Report and check out 989WOYK.com for highlights and features on York's pro team. York Revolution Baseball all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Now we return to our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 98.9 FM.